Hello, fine and lovely people. Happy Monday. Hi, Key Squared. Hi, Lord Portico. Hi, Shadows of Life. Abyssal, welcome. It's good to see you. Elixir. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Monday. We have marbles. The marbles disappeared, but now we have more bulls. Madame Morrible? What? Anyway, I kept forgetting that today was Monday because, well, oh geez, look at my hair. My hair's doing weird, wacky things. Morbles. More marbles. Mobiles. Clearly, yeah, exactly, because the internet is a series of tubes that marbles run through. So mobiles, as in like these things, mobiles are just, you know, it's a portmanteau referring to the marbles that run through the internet. You're DMing this evening. Awesome. Well, thank you for dropping by. It's good to see you. I mean, it's also that I haven't cut my hair since August of last year, and I've never really had hair this long, and I also just took this off, which always futzes with the stuff around the ears and, you know, whatever. But today's been a day. First, I kept forgetting it was Monday. I don't know what's going to happen come Saturday. And how I'm going to remember that it's Saturday and that I'm supposed to stream. But it's fine. I'm on vacation. So, you know, it's like, oh, it's Monday. And then, of course, you know, Eric didn't stream this morning, so I didn't have that as like a timekeeper piece. But I know it's Monday, and I went live in time for my stream, which is good. But also, in the middle of Liz's stream earlier today, I started hearing water. It sounded like the shower was on with the door open. And Philip had returned. He's been away for a trip, which is why I was wearing the mask, because he was doing group events and he's tested negative, but to be safe, masks in the apartment when we're near each other. Until, you know, enough time has passed to be relatively certain. Anyway, so it sounded like the water was running, like the shower was on in the bathroom, with the door open, and that I was like, that's not usual. Let me check on what that noise is. And I poked my head out, and he's over by the kitchen. The light in the bathroom was off, but it was definitely the sound of water. And so I walked over to the bathroom and flipped on the light, and there's just water pouring out of the fan in the ceiling. Like, the center of the bathroom ceiling has a fan, a ventilation fan, because there are no windows in the bathroom. We're in an apartment. We are on the second floor of 3, and that wall butts up against the neighbor's apartment. Water pouring out of the bathroom ceiling fan. So I didn't immediately flip off the light switch, which would have been the smart thing, because the fan comes on when you turn on the switch, which uses electricity, and there was a lot of water running through there. Fans are for air, not water. But whatever. Grabbed my phone, went to the refrigerator where we have the magnet from the apartment complex with the call this number for emergency maintenance. Called the number. And by the time I had finished leaving them a message, the flow of water had diminished, and it was coming to more of just a drip. But it was, so dripping lots of water from the fan in the center of the ceiling, as well as from there are some patched areas of the ceiling where in the past there have been issues, and whenever here's a sentence. Whenever it's rained from my bathroom ceiling, the water comes through those seams that have been patched. And I can say that sentence because this is the third time in 2 years that it has rained from my bathroom ceiling because the upstairs neighbor overflowed the bathtub. This is not the same upstairs neighbor that was living there during lockdown in 2020 when it happened for the first time. The prior tenants overflowed the tub twice, raining water down into my bathroom. They moved out. This is a new tenant. And they overflowed the tub, raining water down into my bathroom. I don't understand. A, how do you overflow the tub? How do you, supposedly today a towel had fallen and gotten in the way of the drain? That still doesn't explain to me how you overflow the tub, because the tub has an overflow spot that when it reaches a certain level, it's supposed to, the water pours out through that and down the drain. So I don't know how they overflowed the tub. But then once the tub overflows, how does the water get through to my bathroom? How did I end up with a river of water pouring out of my bathroom ceiling fan? The ventilation fan. I don't understand. There's supposed to be a floor between them and me. How? When someone moves in above you, you need to provide them with an orientation video about how to use a bathtub. Yeah. So it's a water feature. Oh, gosh. So the maintenance people came. They saw our bathroom because we called and went upstairs to check what had happened. Came back down, let us know that it was like unused bath water. It was clean water that was pouring through the ceiling. And it wasn't like an overflowing toilet or something like that, which is better than it could have been. They used their shop vac to vacuum up some of the water off of the floor. And we have a mop bucket situated under the spots that are continuing to drip. Just bleh. The first time that it happened was during lockdown. It was during one of the Stream Punks specials, one-shot specials. I think it was during 10 Candles. It was during Ravity's 10 Candles game was the first time that water poured out of the ceiling. I had said earlier on Discord that it was during the fundraiser 2 years ago, but it wasn't. The fundraiser 2 years ago was when a bird got in through our through the heater vent, that the smokestack for the heater. A bird got in through that during the first Streampunks fundraiser and into our utility room, and we called maintenance to have them take care of it, and they couldn't catch the bird. And I used to have pet birds, and so during most of that fundraiser, I was in the utility room trying to catch a very panicked bird to get it out of the apartment. I did eventually catch the bird and get it out of the apartment. But yeah, oh gosh, lockdown was ridiculous for maintenance issues. We had the in the middle of summer, the air handling system froze solid. And they had to replace a part on it and replace the thermostat. And so we were boiling hot because it had frozen solid. Had literally like an inch of ice around this piece of the air handling system. Once you had water draining from the light in the center of your room while the light was still on. Yeah, it didn't do anything to the fan. The fan worked fine. The lights worked fine. It was just like my initial thought was, I probably shouldn't turn that light on since it turns on the fan. And that's electricity by water. But yeah, so we've had so many maintenance issues since lockdown started, which lockdown started about, wow, oh my gosh, how long have we been here? About 2 years after we moved in. Yeah, I think we had been here about 2 years when it started, and so like the air conditioner froze solid, and we had to have part of that replaced and the thermostat replaced. The dishwasher, one of the pipes leading to the dishwasher got a hole in it. So every time we ran the dishwasher, it would flood the kitchen floor. And so they had to come and replace the dishwasher. Oh gosh, what else happened? The raining from the ceiling, the bird in the utility room, raining from the ceiling again. The overhead light, which is the only light in the kitchen, quit working because the light switch in the kitchen broke. The light switch was apparently old enough that it had exceeded its design life and ceased to function. The light in the utility room, the pull chain came out of it. What else? It's just been so many things. I've never had this many issues in any apartment that I've lived in. Once before, I had the bottom of a water heater rust out in an apartment when I lived in Eastern Iowa. I was actually in the process of moving out of the apartment, and the bottom fell out of the water heater because it had rusted through, and flooded under the wall into the living room. Yeah, apparently light switches can expire. I did not know that. Is it the Streampunks content that's causing my minor crises? I don't know, because they have a new show today. So it could be that because they have a new show, there was a minor crisis in my apartment. I think it's just that I watch so much Streampunks content that it's a statistical inevitability that some shit will go down while I'm watching them. Yeah. You had bad luck with water leaking on 3-day weeks? Oh, and the other thing was, so I was moving out of that apartment, and it was a holiday, and the water heater broke, leaked water out and under the floor into the living room. I ended up I moved the furniture that was still there out of the way and set up fans blowing on the carpet. And like tried to figure out how to notify maintenance. But yes, tonight is so I'm not unfamiliar with household maintenance. My dad helped his parents build their house. I told a story related to an elevator they built in that a few weeks ago. I'm not going to tell that story again. But it'll be on the VODs eventually. It might still be on the Twitch VODs. It'll be on the YouTube VODs eventually, and I don't remember when I said it, but it was about an accident with my younger brother and the elevator, and I'm not going to go into it again because it takes a while to tell, and it's a bit horrific. Where was my brain? I got distracted. Oh, So yeah, my dad helped his parents build their house. He did various projects around our house growing up. My older brother, when he and his ex-wife bought a house, I was living with them at the time, staying with them, and moved with them to their house before finally getting my own apartment. And because I was living there, I was expected to help them with some of the remodeling that was going on, which included a heck of a lot of sanding and pulling down old plaster lathe. I've done stuff, and I was a scenic and lighting design major when I first started college. I've done various things. Iowa. Yeah, Key Squared, Iowa. It was Southwest Iowa. My grandparents built the house, and there was a life flight helicopter involved, and it was on the news in Des Moines. But not going to go into the full details of that story. But so I know stuff. Like a few months ago at this point, we just got fed up with the uncleanable, it's not even grout. So we have this plastic shower surround that only has a couple of seams. And so they had the, I can't think what it's called right now, basically the epoxy sealant that goes around and seals up the seams in a shower enclosure. And impossible to clean. It's white, but of caulk. Yes, thank you. And so it was old enough, and over time they turn black because mold gets in them, and no matter what you do, you can bleach it, you can treat it with chemicals to kill the mold off, but you'll never get it unless you pull out the caulk, clean, and put in new caulk. Ideally, if you're having that sort of problem, you want to take off the entire enclosure, clean out any mold that is behind it, treat it properly to prevent mold growth, put up waterproof drywall, and then put up the new shower enclosure. But we're in an apartment building. So we stripped out all the caulking ourselves and put in new caulking because it wasn't something that the maintenance people were going to be concerned about, but it was something that was bugging Philip. And so we did that ourselves. The captions don't handle that particular sealant material well. So, like, I understand maintenance stuff. I understand there was, after the two floods from the upstairs bathroom, there was a recurring problem where the waterproof paint above our shower head was bulging out because it was filling with water. And so we had these like bubbles that would form above our shower head in the paint, and then it would dry out over time, and we'd have these wrinkly bits of the stretchy waterproof paint that is up there. We finally got them to come in and take that seriously. Stop taking out and putting in caulk. And for that, they actually finally had to go in and tell the previous tenants, who were apparently not very welcoming to the maintenance people when they would cause water-related issues. But finally, maintenance told them, sorry, we're coming into your apartment, came in, and they were up there for a couple of hours working on the pipes because there was a leaking pipe causing the water issues that I was seeing and had been reporting. Oh, another thing that happened. There's a sealant ring around the bottom of the toilet that had worn out and was causing water to seep out from the base of the toilet. So they had to come in, take the toilet off its mount, put in a new seal, and then and the entire bathroom floor mildewed from all the water problems that had been happening in there, and we had to have them come in and pull up the vinyl, treat the floor, and put down new vinyl. When they did the pipe work, they then, after they fixed that leak, came in, pulled off the paint, and stripped off the top layer of the drywall, treated it, let it dry, and then came back and put up another layer of paint. Which is not the proper repair for what was happening. There had been water leaking behind that drywall, and enough water had been leaking behind that drywall to seep through the drywall and create those bulges in the paint. The paint needed to come off. The drywall needed to come off and and have the interior of the space treated, dried out, and have waterproof drywall. Bathroom drywall. They make waterproof drywall. It's got a water-resistant coating. It's called waterproof, but whatever. And it's intended for bathrooms. And it sort of has like a green color instead of the white color that you normally see on drywall. But they did not do that. Yeah, they like stripped off the top layer of the drywall, which is basically like paper on the facing of the drywall. And so they pulled off that top layer, which is basically paper, so that it would remove the seal and allow the drywall to dry out. But that's not the way you repair that issue. It was a water issue. The proper repair for that is to take down all of that drywall, let the interior of the wall dry out, treat it for mold resistance, put up new drywall, and then paint. And the new drywall, ideally, is bathroom drywall. But this is the way apartment maintenance is done in the US, because they don't care. And they won't have like made a note for when this tenant moves out, make sure you strip out the drywall and completely replace it, because they don't have that organized of a maintenance system, and they truly don't care in a building from the 70s, which is not terribly old for many parts of the world, but in the US, a building from the 70s is pretty old. And yeah. Unless it's a documented case of like toxic mold, they don't care. So they come and they respond to the maintenance issues, and they do the minimum required to make it a cosmetic repair. But it's not a proper repair. It's not what you do if you want to maintain the space properly. And to have it be nice. But anyway, sorry. I did not mean to digress quite this much about apartment maintenance and water issues in bathroom spaces, but I also didn't expect it to rain from my bathroom ceiling for the third time in 2 years. Also, my younger brother works as an auto mechanic now, and one of his best friends does like home construction. There are enough people in my life who are familiar with construction work, and like I've done construction work, because when you do scene building, set building for theater, you're doing construction work depending on the size of the set and the size of the stage you have and budget and things like that. Heck, in high school, we built basically an entire porch for the Music Man. We built a porch with regular front door, windows, a part of a roof, part of the inside floor. It had window boxes, it had siding, it was basically the side of a house with an entry door and a porch on casters, because it had to be able to turn around so that when it was an inside scene, it was the inside, and when it was an outside scene, it was the outside, and it had to be able to wheel off stage. That is construction work. It's not what you would do to actually build a building, but it uses a lot of the same materials and needed to be able to have people walking on it. And so depending on what you're building, you often do similar like construction work for theater as you would for construction. One of the bathrooms at your parents' house had a shower stall. The shower had tile in it. The bottom 2 feet of wall behind the was not. Why? Fiberboard? Yeah, like, why? Why would somebody do that? It doesn't make sense. You use the proper materials for the job at hand, and then you don't have maintenance issues in the future. Okay, sorry, I did not mean to have maintenance talk. I didn't. This is where we are. Let me actually get us into what's going on for tonight. Tonight we are going to pick back up Psychonauts. It had issues, but as a game is fun. Like, gameplay was fun. There were just some elements that we weren't a huge fan of. I updated the content warning command. Haha! It's on my Stream Deck and it works. To point to a website called Does the Dog Die? That is a good crowdsourced content warnings site for games, which I will look to use in the future. But has a really good, hi Simsilica, has a really good listing of potential issues that people might encounter in Psychonauts. Ooh, Simsilica, thank you so much for the 6-month resubscription. Welcome back to the Rogues Gallery. It is great to have you here. I really, really appreciate all of the subs and all of the people who stop by and view. Everything that the studs put in a 3-piece shot. Yeah. Oh gosh. Oh, Pedal Glove, that doesn't sound like a great thing to happen right before a job interview, but the remodel sounds like it was a good idea. So, yes, we're going to play more Psychonauts tonight, and then we're going to raid over to Q Times for the Stream Punks, who are starting a new game tonight called something. It's a Fantasy Flight Star Wars game. Age of Rebellion is the game, and then that's the Fantasy Flight Games Star Wars Age of Rebellion is the game system, the like game book that they'll be using. Hi Melba, thank you for the 250 bits. Ember Squadron. I knew Ember Squad was the name of the squad. I didn't know if that was the name of the show. That was where my confusion was. So, and my brain is processing things quite slowly at the moment. But, yeah, Ember Squad. Star Wars Age of Rebellion. So they are starting that tonight, and we will be popping on over there. Hi, Hannah, also. And hi, Melba. And yes, I think I said it, but thank you for the 250 bits. And so for that, they have Anita Weeb, Gina DeVivo, Quincy Sursmith, the Noir Enigma, and DeLevely, Sam DeLev, playing, and Eric GMing. So we'll be heading over there for some to resist the Imperium Empire in a Star Wars universe in just a little bit. I do not have an archives stream this coming Wednesday. Saturday is Ultima. Currently just started Ultima 6. Sunday is Mass Effect, just started Mass Effect 3. Yeah, Sam and Gina in space. Well, we don't know if they're in space. We just know that it's Star Wars. There's plenty of planet-based action in Star Wars. But, you know, there's also spaceships, so we can reasonably assume that at some point in time they will make it to space. I wore my Streampunks shirt tonight in honor of their new show. But space! So, okay. I am done digressing. We're going to, we can keep chatting, but I'm going to endeavor to get us a game on the screen while we do so. This loading screen has been taking a while, clearly. Oh, geez, I didn't set the settings. Indeed, they have. I think. I mean, they were in Doctor Who, but I don't know if Gina ever actually went to space. Starjam, yes, they were in space for Starjam. Oh. Hang on. Sorry, I forgot how I have to open this. Everything's coming up Millhouse. Because I installed a mod that fixes the screen resolution for the game, I can't open it from the Steam launcher. It just quits. The Steam launcher quits. I have to open it directly from the executable file. So hold 1 second. This time, the delay actually is caused by me trying to load the game, instead of just me going off on a tangent talking about the flood that happened in my bathroom earlier. Oh yeah, they went to the Haunted Moon in Callisto 6. And I can't remember. Oh, did I spoil something, Melba? I need to do... Okay, you're all going to lose the music, and you're going to have me in a tiny window on a black screen. But we will get to the... We'll get where we're going very shortly. I just need to... Oh, the flooded bathroom. Yeah, so for the third time in 2 years, my upstairs neighbors overflowed their bathtub, which flooded my bathroom. And now, the unique and exciting thing to note about this is the neighbors who first did it moved out, and these are new neighbors. So for the third time in 2 years, it rained from my bathroom ceiling. The first time that it happened was during Ravity's 10 Candles Bachelorette one shot. And so in the, like, we went to break for the 10 Candles one shot, and it started raining in my bathroom, and I dealt with water coming from my bathroom ceiling for the everything post break on the 10 Candles one shot. And so today, during Liz's stream, the same thing, only this time most of the water came out of the bathroom ventilation fan. But I don't know how it got from on top of their floor into my ventilation fan. I don't know what the path was that took it from being on top of their bathroom floor to being under their bathroom floor and coming through my ceiling and my ventilation fan. I do not know what that path is, but 3 times in 2 years. I'm not going to do the entire maintenance talk again. We can talk about it. I don't remember everything I said before, and of course, liquids are an issue. I spilled a tiny bit of beverage when I was pouring it into the glass, and it was on the coaster, and I kept hitting it with my finger when I was trying to pick up my drink. Okay, here we are in Psychonauts land. Currently with 0 deaths today. There's always the VOD of people when it, yeah, exactly. So yeah, we just did a bunch of mental gymnastics to get up here. I do not remember any of the controls. So we're off to a great start. That's jump. Yeah, and when emergency maintenance got here, they did go upstairs and check on things, and they confirmed it was just water that they had been filling the bathtub with. They had not taken a bath, or at least it was clean water from the bathtub, as clean as bathtub water can be. It wasn't like an overflowing toilet. So the fact that it was appeared to be rusty water has more to do with the interior of the ceiling and whatever path it took to get there. Oh shoot, I don't remember how to turn around. I know there's a button that will turn me around. Oh, that's not it, but why to swap? Thank you, some silica. I got the Zeppelin. Oh, I didn't think I was gonna make that. Can we go up there? Ooh, how do I get that tree?
It's game day, kid.
I think I see. Oh, I almost ran to get that biplane, which would have taken me right off the platform. This is me getting very distracted while doing a platformer, seeing things I want and trying to go after them without paying attention to what I'm doing in the game and the actual game mechanics.
Less waiting, more motivating.
Oh, shush. Because I want to try and get as many of the figments as I possibly can, I think. Ooh, green Zeppelin. No. I was trying to jump across because green Zeppelin. Led Zeppelin? I thank you for the notice about... I think if I just let myself swing here for a minute, I will get the green Zeppelin. But Y just turns me around the other way, which it seems to think I'm gonna want, but is that what I want? I don't understand.
My bowels move more than you do, Pokey.
Shush. Shush, mister. You have no cause to call me Pokey. How do I get over there? Ah, that didn't work. There's a medication for what?
Hey, my bowels move more than you do, Pokey.
His bowels? There's got to be a morning after. That's what I wanted. Oh, I think that was the second death today, actually. No! And that was number 3.
You'll have plenty of time to stand around when you're dead.
I thought I was, because didn't I just... No, what? It's a platformer. This is gonna happen a lot. I'm trying to like hit the buttons to do things that this game doesn't do. I was trying to hit the buttons to jump or to run. This game doesn't do run by pressing the left stick. Hello, purple biplane. Are you gonna fly by my way? 4 deaths. Hey, I got the purple biplane. It's very strange, like all these vehicle axles as trapeze stuff. Hey, more mental gymnastics though.
Hey, kid, I think I see a silver dollar out there in that rail. Why don't you walk out there a bit and pick it up?
What rail? Oh. I mean, I would end up. Whoa, 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 whoa. What? I am not gonna be good at this. I'm gonna miss so many things.
Ha, sucker! Mentalis uberalis!
No, no, I missed one. I missed more than one. Farkle. No, no, no. Well, I was never gonna get all the figments, apparently. I don't know that I want to teleport anywhere. The trenches, the cannon. I don't need to teleport anywhere. Aren't I where I want to be? I grow weary of this war-filled world. Rank up. New Psy power at rank 10. Okay.
The old rolling tunnel of crazy logs, An old one, but a hard
We don't like the use of the C word that way.
we kidding? You're never gonna make it through that.
I could teleport to try and get the figments. Do we care that much about them? I think I would have to do all that trapeze stuff again. Is it super necessary? Like, is it worth going back to try and get the figments that I haven't gotten? Figments 4 of 11. I don't understand what that means. I have 4 of 11? Yeah, I'm not worried about 100%ing this game, so I'm not gonna do it. I definitely have collected more than 4 figments. I think they're meaning figment types, maybe? Also, I just love that the game introduced the whole map bit. Oh gosh, it moves. I have to keep running. It introduced the fact that there was a map, but not running too fast. And then immediately put me in a stage with no map. No, no! I ran too fast. Is this logger Points. Points. More chaos. Rogan is dead. That's 5 deaths so far today. Do you remember when Rogan died last? Pepperidge Farm remembers. This guy's head is a minefield. Well, in some cases, a literal minefield. Yeah, I remember. It was 15 seconds ago. Well, you never know. I don't know what your short-term memory is like. Oh, there's a door? This looks like a stage. Do I want to approach the stage?
Hello? Hello? Guess I'm early.
The greatest enemy. It's an open door. Love is an open door. What is that from? It's a lyric from a song, but I don't know what song it's from. I don't know. No, I don't know. I was gonna say it might have been from Wonderland the musical. Wait, it's Frozen? Oh my gosh, thank you. Like, I knew the lyric and sort of knew the tune, but could not place what it was from because there are so many lyrics in my brain that I sing them, and oftentimes, like, that's the only part of the song I even remembered anymore. Like, at that second, that's, like, there was a trigger. Open door. Which pulled a lyric out of my brain that came out of my mouth, but I had no idea where it was from. But yeah, you're right. It's Frozen. I haven't watched Frozen in a while.
Hold it right there.
I usually watch Tangled.
Now, just what in the Sam Hill do you think you're doing in there?
I was just looking for a way out.
Oh, sorry about that. Didn't think you'd get to the end so fast. Dang, I didn't think you'd get to the end at all. You surprised me out there, kid. Here, you've earned this. Your first Psychonaut merit badge.
Well, I didn't get to read what was on the merit badge, but I love Tangled, but you know, I'm partial to frying pans as weapons.
But I'm always glad to see a soldier come back from the field alive. Now, if you'll excuse me, I gotta go back in. I left some good men back there.
I also like Flynn Rider.
Bad man.
Eugene.
Trouble now. Bobby Zilch ain't happy.
You better watch yourself, Gogglelicious.
What's that, hair boy? You want a piece of me?
Oh
Hey,
no.
Brainiacs, settle down.
Why? You worried I'm gonna hurt your boyfriend?
No, because Sasha 9 is standing right behind you.
Apparently,
Performance, young cadet, was outstanding. I'd like you to report to my lab for some advanced
advanced
training.
training. Goody.
Ooh, Raz the Spaz is gonna be in a special class. Benny, remind me to give him a special beating later, okay?
These tests are
I need to move me
so
up.
I can't actually ask you to come. But if you happen to drop in, well, what could I do? Let me just give you this. Remember, your talent will always set you apart, Rasputin. Sometimes isolation is a good thing. It can lead to important discoveries.
Wait! I don't even know what your lab is. Is this some kind of test?
Yeah, Shadows, I saw that. I need it to pause for a second so that I can switch it.
Discoveries.
And now I'm hearing things. Great.
Okay. I had fixed it last week, but I think I picked just the wrong camera for today. Because I forgot which one I needed to use. That should fix it. Fly, Rogan, fly up to the top of the screen. Raz is holding an object in his hand. You can show the button to people for funny dialogue. To use a handheld object with someone, walk up to them and press Y. Complete Sasha's advanced training.
Hey, you stole a button from the geodesic psycho-isolation chamber.
No, I didn't. Bobby Zilch gave it to me.
Should have known. That kid spends more time in the cooler than in school.
Did we just throw the bully under the bus?
Well, go put it back.
Yes, sir. Hey, Coach, where is the G?
Don't you know how to use your map?
Right, yes, sorry.
Well, we're not the greatest person. Journal. We're missing one psych card in this area. One. Hey, look. A map. Yeah, brief double knee. All right. But what if I don't want to climb? Why are you mumbling about?
Okay, I'm gonna close my eyes, right? And then I'm gonna start to count to 100, okay? And then you guys hide. Everybody got it?
It's hide and seek, Vernon, not hide and calculus. We've all got it.
Hide and calculus.
You start counting, and then I go hide in that bush.
Great. 1.
Luca, you're a genius. Come on, Dogan.
Hold on. This reminds me of a story. It's about counting. Hello? Man, you guys are good.
On sale now in the main store, we have a special on Dream Fluffs. You hear me? Dream Fluffs. They're good for you. Keep a pocket full of these for a quick boost of mental health.
This button look familiar to you?
Oh, man. That's for the geodesic psycho-isolation chamber. That reminds me of this time I was stuck in there for 3 days straight. The first 10 minutes were bad, but then the second 5 were pretty scary. I was delirious for the 3 after that, and then...
Hey, I think I see Elka over there.
Where?
Button. I tried to run again. It's not a thing I can do.
This is the button that Sasha gave me. It's a
Do I
clue to
not-
the location of the secret lab.
Raz has stowed the item in his backpack. To see what's in Raz's backpack and what merit badges he has. Okay. To pull out an item, point to it and press A. Smelling salts. I can't believe that they just taught us how to do that.
No, I don't want to lose this button. I might not get into Sasha's secret lab without it.
Okay, I'm not trying to get rid of the button. It's funny, I got onto this roof easier without the springboard. What am I doing wrong? Hip, hip, jump! Haha! Oh! Multi-jumps go higher, apparently. I really only came up here for the vantage point. Because there's still a card missing
I
somewhere.
have just got to sell more Psychonauts today. So yes, these prices are
There it
real.
is.
Here at the camp store.
Ooh, how do I get up
Psychonauts
there?
are just that cheap today.
Time for some non-mental gymnastics this time.
This is the button that Sasha gave. It's a clue to the location of his secret lab.
Yep, I got that. Not gonna make it that way. There's gotta be a way, though. There's definitely a way. I just have to find it. Time for some normal gymnastics. All right, so there's a ladder over there. Does the ladder get me up high enough to be able to... I need to go across that walking rope. It seems like I should have to get there, but I don't see a way. Huh. Ah! I'm going to get the last of the cards. This game lacks even basic quality of life UI? Like what? I mean, it could definitely use some help. No helps. But what's it missing? Boing, boing. Okay, come on. Why is this trapeze so hard for me to get onto? All right. Is there a way over there from here? How do I get there from here? I don't see the path. How do I get to be there? What is the path? I think it's got to be the... It's not here. It's got to be over there. Ah! I couldn't double jump for some reason. Can I... I was looking at that. I'm not sure. We'll go up and check it out. Hi, Bree! Enjoy your lurk! Okay, what do we got? So, I don't know how to get to that net. So far, I'm doing a puzzly bit of this platformer, and I don't see the solution. I may not be able to get there yet. I might need a new power before I can do it. It's entirely possible, because there was levitation that we saw. It's entirely possible I can't do it until I can levitate.
No, I don't want to lose this button.
Yeah.
I might not get into Sasha's secret lab.
I'm not trying to get rid of the button.
It's a clue to... No, I don't want to lose this button. I might not get into Sasha's secret lab.
This is
without
going
it.
to be...
I think this button is a clue to the location of Sasha 9's secret lab.
Sasha 9.
Hang on. I'll use my power of clairvoyance on it to see if he's got any ladies in there. Nope. Just Maloof. And he's crying. I've heard that's what happens to kids who go for Sasha's advanced training too early.
Okay, this kid.
No, I don't want to lose
The
this button.
blatant
I might not get into Sasha's secret lab.
sexism
No, I don't want to lose this button. I might not get into
in
Sasha's
this
secret lab.
very child-focused game is a bit much.
No passing.
But I need to get to Sasha 9's secret lab.
Maybe you should have thought of that before.
I did think of that before. That's why I'm here now.
Exactly.
Sound logic.
Now you gotta pay the toll. 1 arrowhead. Pay up.
I found this thing. Is that what you're talking about?
Yep, that's an arrowhead.
How'd they get here?
Frankie, the new kid can't be this dumb, right? The camp's built on an Indian burial ground and...
Oh dear.
Gosh! Indians buried their dead here?
Ew! I hope not. No, stupid. They buried their arrowheads here. They're hidden underground, but they let out a little gas once in a while. Just like Coach Oli.
What?
So if you see any of that stuff, just pull them right out. Like truffles. Anyway, let me have one of yours.
So, not fond overall of that. It fits with the time period of the game when it came out.
Whoa, there
The
you
whole
Come here, you. Can't do the scavenger hunt
children's
without
camp
ears.
thing,
Report
but
back to me when you have enough items for your first promotion. Now get.
find 8 items and you'll be promoted. Okay.
So where do I... Hey, where'd he go? How does that old guy get around so fast?
But in the midst of that, the joke of they didn't bury their dead here, they buried their arrowheads here was at least an unexpected twist. I don't know if I would say it was good, but it was certainly unexpected. It definitely didn't make up for what it was like, what they were saying anyway. Late 90s, early 2000s, the hub of sensitivity, high detective zen, indeed, indeed. Wait, there are Horgons here? And before you say anything about Horgon conclusions, I believe that's actually a title of a Star Trek episode. Gimme the card. Ooh. Is this wide enough? Can I walk on this? I can walk on it. Yeah. Now, I just need to get up onto the roof. Up the ladder to the roof. Except that I'm not taking a ladder. I'm gonna try and do... Haha! It worked! I'm not up to rank 10 yet, but...
Fill up those scavenger hunt forms. We got a couple of big promotions for the winner.
I don't know if running about on the roofs is the first thing you're supposed to do in an area, but it sure seems to be the first thing that I do in an area. This kid is very good on this tightrope. How else are you supposed to know where to go? Ask people? Ew. Yeah, indeed. Oh, look. It's a garbage can. Does it say mahalo? It does not. When we were kids in Hawaii, we used to tell tourists that mahalo meant trash. It was not a nice thing to do, but it was something that children did because all the trash cans said mahalo.
Hey!
Welcome, Ring Rocket Underground Rapid Transit System. Would you like to go back to your private sanctuary now, Agent Cruller? Or somewhere else?
What was that? Is he looking at me? Mahalo, M-A-H-A-L-O, I believe is how you spell it.
Let's go to Ford's, my sanctuary.
Yes, noble Psycho Master.
Mahalo is Hawaiian for thank you. And mahalo nui loa is thank you very much. And so all the trash cans, this was in the early 80s. The trash cans said mahalo on them. Just like if you went to a McDonald's,
It's an honor to finally meet you in person.
it would say thank you on it. But in Hawaii, they said mahalo.
Dream, but I couldn't be sure. Now that I see you in your element, there's no doubt. You're Ford Cruller, the greatest leader the Psychonauts ever had.
Well, you shouldn't believe everything you read in True Psychic Tales magazine.
But so as little kids, and I mean little kids, we left Hawaii when I was 6. We would tell tourists that mahalo meant trash. Because then when they would interact with a salesperson or whatever, and the end of the transaction came or whatever, and they would say thank you, they would say mahalo, then people would think that they were calling them trash, because that was amusing to a 6-year-old in the early 1980s. I discovered unexpected story.
What are you doing here at Whispering Rock?
This training facility is built right smack on top of the largest titanium deposit known to man. It runs under this whole valley and makes this a very critical area for the Psychonauts. So I'm here to look after it and to make sure you little spoon benders don't kill each other.
What's titanium?
Titanium is a very rare psychoreactive mineral that crashed here on a meteorite hundreds of years ago. It responds to psychic waves, focuses them, amplifies them. It can make psychics more psychic, but it can also make unstable people more unstable. Not everyone can handle that much activity in that part of their brain. It can drive them completely out of their gourd. Gives this valley an interesting history.
I saw you raking leaves. Was
I
that
know.
disguise?
It's
Yeah,
plot.
well, I have many disguises. It helps.
What
me
happened to my
keep an
side
eye on
questing?
you kids wherever you go. Now, when I'm in disguise, I may pretend not to recognize you. Don't blow my cover, okay?
Say no more. Your secret identity is safe with me.
So what mission are you on down
So,
here?
what mission are you on down here?
Well, from here I can monitor world events, look for signs of psychic terrorism, ripples in the astral plane.
And then fly out and save the day, right? You've got a jet hidden here somewhere.
Well, you know, these days I'm really just more of a dispatcher. I spot the trouble and send out a younger agent, like Mia or Sasha. Or maybe you someday.
What does all this equipment do?
Well, up here, it's all intel. Down that hallway is the observation room. No tests going on in there right now. Maybe later. And beneath us, I have
Hi,
special
Tony.
machines for rebuilding side challenge markers and detangling mental cobwebs. You should go familiarize yourself with those. They'll come in pretty handy for you.
I'd better go. Lots of work to do.
Good luck, Rasputin.
Thanks. I'll need it.
Don't worry, I'll be right here with you, inside your head.
My head?
Yep, I want to keep my eye on you, son, so I'm going to be a psychic stowaway inside your noggin. If you ever want to make me appear, you can do it with this special device.
Is that a piece of bacon?
Oh, yeah, I just love bacon. I smell that stuff and I can't help it. I drop everything and come running.
Okay. Do you have like a little baggie or something? I can
It's
put this
pocket
in?
bacon!
You get a move on or I'll leave that right here.
He gave us pocket bacon! We have pocket bacon! I don't understand. Whoa! Whoa! What? I did not know I was gonna fall. Ooh, but card. There's a card. There's... I hope that's not like cerebrospinal fluid or something.
Now, before you go electrocuting yourself, let me tell you how these babies work. Now, this beauty here is a mental cobweb detangler.
Oh, I know what those are. Mental cobwebs are...
You see, when an area of your psyche is neglected for too long, mental cobwebs form. Now, up in the store, they sell a very special device known as a mental cobweb duster. You can take a projection of it into the mental world with you and use it to extract any cobwebs you find.
Got it.
The duster stores the cobweb's psychic energy on the real world side. So, you can take what you collect back here, hook it up
I
to the loom,
see.
and weave that tangled mess into something useful. Like a card from a side challenge marker, which brings us to this fella over here. You put 9 psi cards into this guy, along with 1 psi core, also sold in the company store for a nominal fee, and it will kick out a bona fide side challenge marker, which will earn you a promotion to a higher rank. Rank up enough, you'll earn new psychic abilities. You got it?
I think
Put my
so.
mental cobwebs in there, and my side cards
It's
and cores
all
in there.
capitalism.
And soon I'll be able to burn stuff.
Yep, basically.
And soon I'll be able to burn stuff. I don't have the necessary things.
Hey, you only put psi cards and psi cores in there. Nothing else.
I still need to buy a
Understand?
psi core at the camp store before I can use this machine to make side challenge markers.
Pyro, yeah. And Tony, thank you for pointing me to the Does the Dog Die site. That site is actually really good, and I think I had heard about it before, but I had not recalled that it existed. This is a bright hallway. I did not expect this when I jumped in that tree stump. I didn't listen when he said what was down this hallway, so I don't actually know what that room is, but it's fine. I'm sure we'll figure it out when we need to know. I think it's time to go. Ooh, no, not time for another tree stump yet. Card. icy card. Good news, you have enough Psy cards to build a new Psy Challenge marker. Just buy a Psy core at the camp store and use Agent Kreller's special lab equipment to put the cards and core together into a new marker. Exactly. I am a pro gamer. I don't listen to the instructions. I had no idea. Kids' cabins, main lodge, parking lot. Parking lot?
Drop me outside the main lodge.
Oh, bring me back a burger this time, will you?
Esports! Okay. That was an unexpected trip. I still haven't found the store that they keep telling me to go to buy all these things. I know there's a map, but I haven't seen a real need to use it yet here. Where I needed a map, there was no map. Oh. Okay. At least I didn't die? It just reset me. Oh, that's the kids' cabins area. I don't want to go back to the kids' cabins area. Hello there. Let me get out my button.
Hey, I got this button from Sasha 9 and I have to give it back. Do you know where a secret lab is?
Do not know. Why not ask Foxy girlfriend over there?
Again with the girlfriend thing. Listen.
Hey, just kidding. Mikhail know a woman good for only one thing, wrestling. Unless have skinny arms, like your girlfriend. Then, out of luck.
Well, but the pocket bacon would summon the guy, and I wanted to ask about the button.
No, I don't want to lose this button.
I
might not get into
don't want you to
Sasha's
lose the
secret
button. I just want you to pick up the
lab.
arrowheads.
No, I don't want to lose this button. I might not get into Sasha's secret lab without it.
Is... Huh. Does that deck look like the front of a ship to anyone else? I think the whole lodge looks kind of like a boat. Psy cards are based on Zener cards, a tool in pseudoscientific studies of ESP. I think he needs to, like, turn off his microphone occasionally.
Hey, look, I got a button.
Button.
Can I join your little craft club?
Hey, look, I got an ugly face. Can I join your ugly club?
Sure.
Frankie, let me handle the insults, okay?
I'm not gonna say no. Or a throat lozenge, yeah.
Hey, if you were going to make a friendship bracelet, you could maybe use this button here.
Why? So you could unbutton it and take it off when you got tired of being friends with me?
Ooh.
Who said you were making it for me?
You know, if you were going to shut up, you could use that button on your lip. How about that?
You know, if you found another button and replaced your eyes with them, you could be the other mean girl. And go live with the other mother.
Hey, you guys are good. Thanks, man. Hey, do you have a lighter? Because if you lit it and held it up right now, that would be rad.
And completely insensitive to me and my issues.
Oh, right. Oh, never mind. I forgot about the whole fire bad thing for a moment.
Oh,
Hey, why are you stopping?
Oh,
that was
I
actually
thought you
good. She
stopped.
called him out.
No. Let's go.
A little wordy, but still a good comeback. I know, Puddle Glove. It's super thorough. I believe
my
it's
bad.
crowdsourced.
Not to worry, my bro.
And
Let's
so people
pick it up from the
just
part where I did that
note
thing.
like issues that come up in games. And so yeah,
Do-over.
they disappeared.
3, 4.
So yeah, like really, really good. I wonder if
Phoebe, can I ask you a question?
I wonder if the Evil Dead game was on Does the Dog Die? I wish it like if it was, I wish we had it when we were playing that. Haha, yes. Somehow I knew that I would be platforming across these things. Oh God, why?
Oh man, is it me? Am I off again?
No, crikey.
Foot clamp.
Oh,
Hold on. Okay, let's go.
Nice, Puddle Glum. Yeah, I think it's an awesome site. I think I had heard of it before, but had just forgotten it existed.
You hated that part?
it's like you're reading my mind.
Well, I got one item from the scavenger hunt. You!
Hey, how can you tell there's a drummer at the door?
I don't know. How?
The knocking speeds up.
Oh, shut up. I did that on purpose. It's a jazz thing. Duh.
Uh-huh.
He disappears whenever I get close. I can't talk to him.
Okay. Let's do it like we did before lunch.
Inadvisability to hide? Yeah. Also, I would said he, you said she. We aren't clear. They disappear. Because I don't know what character it is, at least. Really good resource for horror games, since those by their nature deal with some really heavy topics, and it's good to know. Yes. Ooh, Portico, thank you for being here as long as you were. Hopefully your emergency shuttle run will allow you to make it back in time for Ember Squad. I almost said Barony of Olives, so it's gonna take me a minute.
Kitty? Really, Quentin?
Yeah.
Kitty Boo Bye.
Yeah.
I mean, she's cool and all, but I didn't think that was your type.
Well, I mean, I guess I feel you on that one. But I can't explain it.
Excuse me.
I told you the burgers ain't ready.
But no, you didn't.
The coals ain't hot. They're not gonna be done for a while. Maybe a week.
A week?
They're back ordered. I'm the only one back here. These things take time.
I don't even want a hammer.
Oh, well, why didn't you say so? So, what do you want? Oh, that's my last cobweb duster. Take that into someone's mind with you. You can clean up. They're happy to be rid of
It
the
costs
waste, and you can turn them
800?
into side cards.
It costs 800 arrowheads. The arrowheads respawn whenever I leave and come back from, like, go into. But, wow, that's a lot of arrowheads.
And with that, you can change the color of some of your side powers, like your levitation ball and what have you and what not. Well, kind of a vanity thing. You know, in my day, side powers were all gray, and we thought that was grand. We were happy just to have.
You
side
only
powers.
need it for endgame.
Yeah, but you know kids these days.
Psi energy colorizer.
Now, here's something every young Psi cadet needs.
What does it do? Attracts mental health and other useful psychic energies.
Now, that dowsing rod will help you find arrowheads that are buried deep. That's where all the really valuable ones are, you know. Find 3 or 4 deep deposits, and that baby pays for itself. It costs you money because it makes you money.
I almost have enough for that one. It would be cheaper just to remake the arrows, shoot him, and steal the... Indeed.
Now, you take that side core there, put it together.
I need a couple of these.
And you'll have yourself a brand new side challenge marker, which is worth a whole dream fluffs. Delicious, nutritious, and cheap. Each one is packed with concentrated mental health. You shouldn't go anywhere without a pocket full of those.
So those are like healing items?
Now, you take that side core there. Alrighty then. What else can I do you for? Now, you take that sold to the big-headed kid with the gloves. What else can I do you for?
That's it for now.
Alright, go get more arrowheads and come on back.
Yeah, I need lots more arrowheads. I need way more arrowheads than I ever thought. Sorry, I just spooked myself by seeing a shadow out of the corner of my eye for no reason whatsoever. Like, it's been there. It's a shadow cast by the hinge of the closet door.
Where would you like me to take you, Agent?
And it caught my attention, and I was like,
Let's go to Ford's. I mean,
what is
my
that?
sanctuary.
My brain
Yes,
said,
Psychomaster.
is it a silverfish? It wasn't moving at all. No idea. No idea why that happened. What is that animation? Rank up. New Psi Power earned. Go see Agent Cruller to get new Psi Power. Shadows do that sometimes, yeah. I mean, I see spiders everywhere.
I still need to buy a Psi core at the camp.
I bought 2!
This machine to make Psi challenge markers.
What do you mean? I should have another one. Sorry for the super high squealiness. Oh, I don't have enough Psi cards. Oh, did it make 2 of them? I think it made 2 of them automatically. Voodoo doll. Years ago, someone thought it would be a fun craft project at camp to make voodoo dolls. We would have fired that teacher had they not ended up in the hospital. If you find one of these dolls, please do not remove and reinsert any of the pins. Oh, that's because you're Australian? Oh, I have heard stories about some of the spiders down there. Like, I'd love to visit Australia, except I am terrified of encountering the spiders that you have.
In recognition of your hard work, dedication, and mental agility, I'm proud to bestow upon you the official merit badge for pyrokinesis.
I just know that I've seen, like, I have had people tell me about ones that are coffee table size. I've seen ones that basically cover the entire wall of a building.
Hey, what are we doing here?
And then I've seen the field that looks like it's covered in blooming cotton, but is actually just spiderweb.
Lesson.
Shh, now think of something you'd like to...
The drop bears that you really have to look out for.
Ah, yes, I heard you were raised in the circus. But why would you want to burn all these happy memories here?
If they were happy memories, I wouldn't have run away. My dad, he hates psychics, and he knew I was becoming one. So all day long, he would force me to practice my acrobatics, hoping to distract me, or maybe hoping to kill me.
Now we know why he can do such mental
Why are you
gymnastics.
still talking when you could be burning stuff?
Yeah, don't.
Come on now, just look at something, and then use your new power to set it on fire. You can do it.
Oh.
Great, great. Now, burn them, Rasputin. I didn't train you in that so you could set me on fire. Now knock it off. Think heat.
I'm trying.
Come on now, just look at something, and then use your new power to set it on.
I immediately tried to set him on fire and it wouldn't let me.
Burn them, Rasputin.
Sorry. There's a bug flying around today. We have enough spiders here that after someone mows a lawn, so we have a...
Mental focus on this last one, and hold it while you use your pyrokinesis power. Rasputin, lock your mental focus on this last one, and hold it while you use your pyrokinesis power.
I don't know how to lock focus. I assume it means for me to do something specific. Are there controls? So there has been there's a place here called the Turfgrass Research Center, where they researched turf grass, or like ground cover grass. So it's a large grassy area that when they mow, like when it's freshly mown, I've been out there once while they were still mowing, but like large areas of it were already done. But walking across the freshly mown field, there were fresh spider webs everywhere from all of the spiders that had taken flight during the grass mowing on strings of web and drifted across the field to find a new home. Time to feed Poulon and prep for work tomorrow. Yeah, see you for Ember Squad later, Tony. I'm glad you made it here. Grass made up of ground turfs. I like the idea. Lock on. Left trigger.
Yes? Excellent work.
Fire is pretty.
Okay, that's
Thank you, Elixir. I'm
You're
sorry.
free to go, but you have to promise me. Only use your power, pyrokinesis only.
I have the
when it's
the
very,
emote
very
banned
important, or it's really, really entertaining.
I promise.
because I
If
can't
you're
see the
doing
emote.
impress girls, make sure none of them have on a lot of hairspray.
To only use the firepower when it's really important, apparently. Do I not get I had two things. I don't get two powers? Okay. I don't get two flour? I couldn't find the exit.
Where would you like me to
We could talk about crustaceans. The parking lot? I'm going back to the main
Outside
lodge.
the main lodge.
Oh, bring me back a burger this time, will you?
Crustaceans. The ultimate form of all life. When will we all turn into crustaceans? Oh, that's the parking lot over there. Apparently, that's a place I can go. I need so many more arrowheads. It is not even funny. 3-layer menus or something not in Psychonauts 2. Yeah, I don't know what was up with that 3-layer menu, just so that I could go and look up what the lock-on button was when it told me I needed to lock on to something, but... Fire circle, maybe? Let's look at the parking lot first, I guess. Blink. Really? That's a bit excessive. Like, seriously excessive. I mean, that's not to say that we wouldn't absolutely see a ridiculous vehicle like that here. I think I won't be able to get that one without levitation. Of course there's a card above the basketball hoop. I don't presently have any way up there. Ooh! Haha! I made it up and went through the basket. I didn't think I was going to be able to jump quite that high. Whispering Rock Psychic Summer Camp. I suppose someplace named Whispering Rock makes sense for a psychic camp. Years before it was even in development. I wonder if they did that intentionally or if it was just coincidental. Bob Xanatu, Compton Boole, Cassiopeia. Yep. Okay, so Bob Xanadu is definitely and Cassiopeia. Compton Boole? I don't get that one. Automentalis, Lucretia Mux, one that doesn't have a name. Oh, the name is Fallen. Helmet Fullbeard. Okay, so they're not all plays on words. I guess those are the counselors. I should really have paid more attention to their names. Cassiopeia. What? What? It sounds like a bear. It is a bear. It's a psychic bear. I don't think this is a good spot for me to be in right now. Will it drop onto you? Well, it's in the air. A bear in the air might indeed be a drop bear. The janitor or maintenance person? Oh.
An eager one. Eager to learn, I wonder, or just eager to play?
Sir, I am here to learn, sir.
You're here to train
Thank
hard,
you.
Yes, sir.
develop a skill,
Yes, sir.
to become part of a noble team.
Yes.
Yes, to become
Yes.
a janitor.
A
No.
janitor?
I'm here to be a psychonaut.
The brainy
Tutu
jump
with
goes on
flying.
upstairs. Down here it's pushing brooms, not bending spoons.
I understand mostly because you put MTG, which for anybody who isn't getting it, that is a reference to card stats in Magic the Gathering. I understand that much. I don't understand enough about the game to know how you would know that a flying bear would be a 2/2. I have no idea what their conversation was about, but that's fine. I will discover the story as we go, I suppose. 2/2 are called bears in Magic the Gathering? A flying bear 2/2. Is he staring at me? Okay, maybe not. I thought he might have been staring at me because I was lighting his things on fire. But they give me these little... I have to light them on fire. You just gave me fire abilities. Plus, I have to see if there are things behind them. Although I don't understand why the paint cans won't light on fire. They seem like the most flammable thing around. Stay away from the bees and the bears. The bears and the bees. Let me tell you about the bears and the bees. Aw. I'm sad there was nothing inside there. Maybe it's for the best that the paint's not lighting on fire? Maybe. Maybe you're right. But chaos. Chaos must be served. Chaos. Served every Monday night at 7 p.m. All right. Where to? I don't actually know what I'm doing. I know I'm supposed to be finding this individual's secret spot or whatever, but I'm very unfocused and running about exploring because this is the first time we've been able to access these areas. Why is there an arrowhead here? Tightrope walking! Not causing environmental catastrophes? Catastrophes. As an agent of chaos, yay! I'm happy that the agents of chaos agree. No! Dang it. 9 out of 10 agents of chaos agree. The 10th one just wanted to cause chaos. That's the reference to the 9 out of 10 dentists agree. Advertisements that used to be everywhere. And it's like, well, what about that 10th dentist? Like, either they're just contrarian or possibly not qualified, or they had legitimate concerns And just because 9 people agreed, that one person might indeed actually be correct about the effectiveness of your product. Let me see what their concerns were with it. 9 out of 10 agree is not a valid basis for making your decision because you haven't personally looked into how credible those 9 dentists are versus the one dentist. That is the sort of information literacy that we have had to learn in the age of the internet. Oh, man. The dentist from Little Shop of Horrors. Oh, the dentist song is one of the best songs in that show. God, I'm a dentist. Anyway. The 10th really needs to chill out. 9 out of 10 running around is 35% of Psychonauts. Good. 9 out of 10 people we offered money to say our product is good. Yeah, it's like the, actually, if you look back at the history of advertising for tobacco, you have multiple advertisements of doctors said that this is good for you. Same thing for cocaine. In fact, cocaine was prescribed by doctors. Cast sending if Embers begins at 9 p.m. as the internet indicates, you may wish to slowly begin preparing for end of stream. You can reply to this message. Thank you, Elixir. Doctors recommended camels, yeah. There were cigarette companies that paid doctors lots of money so that they could advertise as the safe cigarette. Which is why there were ads later about how there is no safe cigarette. I know quite a bit actually about cigarette advertisements because I work in archives and I enjoy looking at old ads, and boy, are there a lot of old cigarette ads. I want that egg. See, this part of the game is actually really fun. Just running around doing the platformy puzzly bit. And being inside the head space of the character for the actual like level was fun. It was just, it had a lot of mental health commentary that I didn't appreciate. Or flavoring or something. I don't know what I want to say. They are the best way to cross the desert. Cherrywood pipe. Well, so cigarettes were advertised for to help you improve your beauty by toning your T-zone, the area around your mouth. It was referred to as the T-zone, and it was cigarettes were advertised for their health benefits of helping you to tone the T-zone, so that your mouth would be prettier. But let me tell you, there are like literally cigarette ads on everything until well into the 90s. We have a couple collections of playbills. There are so many cigarette ads on playbills and concert, even for like opera singer concerts. So many cigarette ads. Old ads are weird and great. My first archive stream back is actually going to be, so we're going to do the scientists that I had to cancel, not the first stream back, but the second stream after I get back from vacation. The first one back, the first archives one after my vacation is going to be Sweet and Low and Butterbuds. I've got marketing campaign materials from Sweet and Low from the 80s, and we're gonna look at that. All right, we're gonna have to find a good spot to wrap up here pretty shortly. Some of these, I am uncertain how to get to them at the moment, which I think is intentional. There's no way that I can do that. Not with that above me. Yeah. We haven't been in that cave. Otherwise, I think we've pretty much explored everything in this area that I can physically reach at the moment. Oh, we've got the transport network. Ah! No, 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 no! No, 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 no! Nowhere, I'd just like to come down here to hear your voice.
Nowhere. I just like to come down here to hear your voice.
Pop in anytime, sir.
Apparently, the bear lives in that cave. Queue times is up. All right. I'm going to save, because we did not save at all tonight until now. Wow. This has been great. Actually, I had so much more fun tonight. Than last week. So the game, I'm glad we gave it a second week, a second try. It was definitely better. The credits are broken. There they go. I have no idea. Bears in a cave? Simsilica, thank you so much for the resubscription. 6 months, amazing. Also, Viridian Games, if you happen to be here, I saw that you followed earlier. Thank you so much for the follow. Thank you, everybody who joined me tonight. Yeah, I feel much better about the game now. We've got a great list of content warnings if people are concerned. We're going to definitely comment on the things as they come up, as we encounter them, but I'm having fun running around and playing the game, so we'll definitely continue at least for another week. Next Monday, I plan to be back here at 7 p.m. Eastern for some more Psychonauts. My next stream after today will be Saturday at 3:30 p.m. Eastern Time for continuation of Ultima 6, and then Sunday at 1 p.m. Eastern for Mass Effect Legendary Edition. I'm currently playing Mass Effect 3, but we are going to be popping over to Q Times for the Stream Punks for the premiere episode of Ember Squad, the Fantasy Flight Games Star Wars Age of Rebellion short campaign that they are launching tonight. So thank you all so much for joining me here. I hope I see you again real soon for one of my upcoming streams. And until then, get out there and do some shenanigans.